we go. Oh my gosh. Whoa. Double in the net. Let's go. Hey, what is going on, everyone? Thank you for joining me today. We are starting the day off in the hotel room, but we will be fishing day one of the Tangier Classic 2024 tournament. I am super excited. I haven't tournament fished for a while. I used to love doing it. I still love doing it, but I kind of took a break from tournaments this year, and this is an excellent one. I'm very excited. We're targeting reds for day one. So it's like 5:30 right now. Just woke up. Let's load up. Let's get on the water, and let's see if we can start day one off right. All right, guys. Well, we are on the water. It is absolutely beautiful out here right now. Very light wind, beautiful sunrise out in front of me, but the water is super high, total flood tide conditions, and we're at high tide right now. I am hoping that a lot of this water gets pulled out. We're coming to a new moon, and we just had Hurricane Helene come through, which didn't hit this area too much, but it hit it enough to bring a lot of water in. Plus we've got some high tides with the moon, but I'm excited nonetheless, even though I do like low tide. I think we'll be able to find some fish today, so probably gonna start throwing some top water and just seeing what we can do. So let's get after it. Ooh. He just went for it there. Didn't quite get it though. It's like a little tiny eat there. Ooh. Dang it. I thought he had it there. Should have waited another second till I felt weight. I apologize for the squeaky pedal drive. It had been like 2 months since I've used this kayak, but it does go away pretty soon here. Dang it. I thought that fish had it. I guess not. Ooh. Oh, he's right behind. Oh my gosh. Wow, that was crazy. It was not big, but he followed it. I saw his wake and I stopped it, and then he actually ate it, but I'm not even sure if that fish was in the slot. And in this tournament, it is a catch photo release tournament, but they do have to be in the slot to enter them. Well, we couldn't get anything to come tight on the top water. I'm gonna put it down for a little bit, and probably gonna throw the NLBN 3-inch. Use something that has a little bit of thump under the surface. Still got low light, and yeah, just couldn't get any real commitments on top water. Nothing that came tight at least, so we're gonna toss the 3-inch around. Looks like there's a lot of bait, a lot of movement up here, so it's looking pretty good up in this cove in front of me. There we go. Good fish. There we go, guys. Coming towards me. There we go, guys. All right. Whoa, real good fish. Real good fish. I hope this is in the slot. If it's not, I can't enter it. All right. We might be able to tighten on that drag a little bit. I didn't think it was that loose though, my goodness. Real good fish though. This is not an underslot, that's for sure. Yeah, he's in the slot. That's a good tournament fish. He's probably 24 at least. He thumped that 3-inch NLBN. I stopped having action on the top water. And the action that we did have didn't turn into any landed fish. So I threw the popping cork around a little bit, no action with that, and decided to throw paddletail. Alright, let's land him. Get in that net. There we go. There we go. Solid tournament fish right there. Solid. I think he has to be over 18, under 27. And he is gonna fall on that limit. Probably on the higher side. Heck yeah, that's probably a 25 right there, guys. Let's go. Great first fish of the day. I'm gonna get him on grips, get him in the water, and get out my bump board so that we can get him submitted. Just over 24 and a quarter. So I'm gonna take a picture like this and kind of do a risk it picture. Let go of the fish, take a picture, pinching the tail. There is fish number 1 of the tournament for me. He crushed the NLBN 3-inch, and we had some action on topwater. Couldn't connect with the fish, but started throwing the 3-inch around, messing with some different stuff. Finally got a fish on the board, so I'm stoked, and a great fish at that. Middle to upper slot, great start to the day, but I'm gonna get him back. We're gonna see if we can capitalize this and get some more. Alrighty, thank you, buddy, for getting a start for me in this tournament. And there he goes, off just like that. Heck yeah, great start. Slow start to the morning, but great first fish. So just to explain a little bit on how this tournament works, basically, it is a 2-day tournament. I didn't fish yesterday. Yesterday was pretty windy. You can fish 2 out of the 3 days of the weekend, Friday through Sunday, and you get a 5-fish stringer. And it's basically all of the brackish / saltwater species that live in the Chesapeake Bay. And you try to get your highest length with 5 different fish. And they all can't be one single fish. It can be a maximum of 3 of the same species, and after that it has to be at least another species or 2 in the mix. That way you can't all just catch 5 redfish or 5 striped bass, something like that. And then it has to be a legal fish to keep. And it is a catch photo release tournament, so I won't be keeping any fish unless I have to, but that is just the rules and regs of the tournament. So if it is not in the slot, under or over, it will not count. So that is the key with this tournament. The fish that just moved way up here. See if we can get its attention. There we go. There we go. Got him. Nice fish. I'm gonna try to back out of here because I think there's some more in that cove. There we go. Not as big as the last, but solid fish. Nah, he'll be in the slot, but not too big. There we go. He's probably like 19, 20, but fish number 2. I think we're onto a pattern here. Yeah, he is like 21 and a half. All right, not quite as big as fish number 1, but another fish on the board nonetheless. Beautiful fish. Got a wide old tail. He ran directly into my kayak. I just made a move here, and the tide has started to go out enough that I think we'll be able to do some sight fishing, which I am very excited about. The water's fairly clean, and I just saw one with its tail just barely out of the water. So I'm gonna switch to throwing this new Z-Man Prawn Stars. I think this bait is really gonna shine for this style of fishing. I think it's 3.5 inches long, 3/16 of an ounce, and that is just the perfect profile and weight for this style of fishing. So we're gonna try to do just that. I'm gonna stand up here and we're gonna see if we can start spotting some fish and cast in front of them. Oh, there's one right in front of me, guys. 2 of them. Oh, totally blew that. Blew that so hard. That's crazy. That's crazy. I just made a cast like that. Oh, there's a little sea turtle right there. That's super cool. I just totally blew that cast. There was 3 of them, and I threw the bait at them like at 1,000,000 miles an hour, and they were gone. If I would have put it any other way at them, I'm sure we would have gotten one. But all good. We're coming to low tide now, and these fish should be able to be spotted a lot easier, just like that. I just gotta put a good cast on them. There we go. Oh my gosh, he ate it right there. Oh my gosh, I didn't get that cast on film, I don't think, but I put it right on his nose and he absolutely crushed it. There we go. That was on the shrimp. As soon as he saw that shrimp, he destroyed that thing. Not a big one, but our 3rd redfish. He should be in the slot. Yeah, he's in the slot. Probably gonna put my power pole down so we don't blow over any water that we haven't hit. I just saw his tail. He wasn't even moving, he was just sitting there. Just saw his tail in his spot, just waving at me as he was. Oh no! Dang it! Oh, that sucks, he came off.
After I lost that fish, things really started to slow down, which had me worried because I was already hoping to have 3 reds on the board and either upgrading fish by this point in the day or moving on to targeting another species. But we kept casting, and eventually I came across this redfish right here that had his tail popping out and luckily gave me a nice opportunity at him.
You see his tail popping out there? There we go! There we go! Yes, dude! Yes! He is just straight in the mud right now. Nice fish. Hopefully we can keep this one pinned. Come on, buddy. He like can't even really run around or fight because it's so shallow right there. That blue tail gave him away. Oh, he's hooked good. Nice. Can't really grab my net right now. Are you? No, we can. We can. Come on in the net. Yes. Yes, sir. That's a good, probably 22 or so. Holy heck, guys. This has been way tougher of a low tide than I was expecting. I was excited for low tide, but it has given me the runaround, that is for sure. A lot of the fish that were around have left, and there's just been so many giant mullet around. I just haven't really seen too many reds since the tide got lower. Besides, of course, those few that we had their shots on earlier. Alright, buddy. Put you in the water for a sec. And get situated with the with the measuring board and everything. He is right at 22 1/4 with the pinch tail, right in the middle of the slot. So nice fish there. Alright guys, we're gonna get this fish released. He's got some weird sore on the other side of his lip. That wasn't for me, I hooked him in the bottom of the mouth. But thank you for being my redfish limit. Hopefully we can make some upgrades. There he goes. See you, bud.
So I was happy that I was able to fill my redfish stringer with 3 out of 5 fish that I needed for the tournament, and then I actually came across this nice 25, which upgraded my smallest fish, which I was super happy about. I caught him right before lines out, and then that was it for the rest of the day. So I headed back to my buddy Dave's house. We were able to get some rest, and then I got up the next morning in hopes to find some other species to completely fill my stringer for the tournament.
Alright, so I'm gonna start off this morning throwing some top water, just like we did yesterday. But yesterday we were really in redfish zones. We definitely had the chance of coming across a redfish this morning as well, but mainly hoping for a big trout. A big trout on top water to start the morning would be great. So we're gonna hit 1 or 2 areas, throwing this top water around, seeing if we can get a blow up or 2, and then after that I think we're gonna move on looking for bluefish. And I haven't explained it, I don't think, but bluefish are super important if they can be found in this tournament, because almost every other fish in this tournament has a slot that gets over 30 inches. Bluefish is the one that does not. So if a bluefish, you know, in that upper 20s, low 30 inches is caught, 1 or 2 of them can really make a big difference in the tournament. Wow, this current is ripping. It can really make a big difference. So probably gonna focus on bluefish for a while today. I don't target them really much at all, but I have found them in this area before, and it would make a huge difference if I can snag 1 or 2 blues. So that is the plan. All else fails, we'll probably drop some fiddler crabs for sheep's head and just see how it goes.
So I did just that. I casted topwater for trout, trolled for bluefish, and even dropped some crabs on pilings for sheep's head. After really zero action doing any of that in the morning, I just wanted to enjoy the rest of my time down here in the lower bay and get back to chasing reds. So I headed back in the marsh and started casting around in the shallows.
There we go. A big school of reds right there. There's a few more. Let's see if we can double up here. There's a bunch of them. There's a bunch of them right there. Eat it on the drop. Oh yeah. Oh, he came off. They're right here. There we go. There we go. We're doubled up. We're doubled up, buddy. Is he still on? Yes, he is. Yeah. Yes, sir. There's like 20 of them right here. Good fish. This one I got it on the mirror lure is a really good fish. He's a little smaller than I thought. There we go. Come on in. Come on in. There we go. There's fish number one. All right, let's get this guy. And here's number two. Both are pretty small, probably around 20, 22. That was awesome though. Can't beat that. Saw some trembling water and got hit immediately. There we go. Double in the net, buddy. Double in the net. Let's go. There we go. Right. Get you back, buddy. See ya. And number two. Well, it hasn't been the most exciting morning, but that was definitely a load of excitement. I did not have any action on the bluefish, trout, or sheepshead. Went 0 for 3, so I said, you know what, let's head back in the marsh. Let's chase after some reds again, get the morale up a little bit, and you never know, the water's super high. There could be some trout and some blues mixed in here as well. And I'm glad I made that decision, because either way, at the time I was not just finding the other species we were looking for. So might be able to upgrade a redfish or two, might be able to come across a trout or a blue in here, because they definitely will scoot up when the tide is this high in areas like this. So it was worth a shot. I may just stick in here for a little while longer just to see how it goes. But yeah, that was awesome. Cannot beat doubling up on reds on the kayak. Just so fun. They were right where I'm sitting right now, and like there's a bunch of bunker, and you can just see all the little shimmers on the top. Bunch of schools of bunker around, and this one was shimmering, but much larger defined shapes of the shimmer, if that makes sense. So I cast it in there, and the first one smashed it immediately. And there's probably about 20-25 of them. Definitely a decent group cruising together. Just not an upgrade, but still a lot of fun. There they are again. There they are again. That group, I just missed them. Should be able to get another one right here. They all kind of freaked out though. Hopefully they're still right there. Come on. Where'd you guys go? I think when I missed that one fish, he spooked off. Dang, missed another one. There we go. Oh my gosh. What the heck is going on here? There we go. There we go. Try to back off of him a little bit. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Found that group again. That is so fun, dude. All it took was one of their tails to come out of the water, and that one fish gave the rest of them away. I guess they're just riding these grasses up in a little bit of deeper water. So fun. Oh man. This one might be an upgrade. Might be worth throwing on the board at least. Yeah, he might. Very, very close to being an upgrade. Don't know if he'll quite do it or not, but we'll see. He's bigger than the other two by a hair. Alrighty, buddy. What do you measure? Are you an upgrade? No, you're not. You're right. Right is the same as my smallest currently. 3-inch NLBN doing work. There he is. Beautiful fish. And there they are again. I'm gonna try casting. At least there was just one of them right there.
seems like the singles and doubles will cruise up against the grass during this high tide, and out towards the outside, that might be some right there, is where the larger groups of fish seem to congregate more. And basically all I'm doing is same thing as yesterday, but there's grass on the bottom here. So instead of waiting until my bait gets to the bottom, I'm just doing little jigs so it stays up off the grass, but looks like a little injured bait fish. Little redfish candy right there. I don't know if I've mentioned it, but this has been the setup that I've been using for most of this trip. It's a 2500 Stratic with a St. Croix Triumph medium light fast action. This is a really fun setup for smaller reds in the slot and speckled trout, things like that. Definitely makes for a fun fight, and with this whippy rod you can really send your bait pretty far out there. There we go. There's another. Oh, I'm in my happy place now. I am. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Another little guy, I think. Yeah, same size. This one might beat the rest by a hair. Or the rest of the fish I've caught today, at least. He has a big old spot on his tail. Big old spot. Oh yeah, dude, that's definitely an upgrade. He's probably 24. Heck yeah. Heck yeah, man. Nice. Look at that big old spot. Got 3 spots on this other side here. What a beauty. Yeah, a little bit of an upgrade. He's 23 and a half. Yep. Alrighty, guys. There's another beauty. 3 spots on that side right there. Gorgeous fish. Something just wrecked some bait right there. There we go. There we go. Good fish. Real good fish. I think that was him that blasted on that bait ball. Whoa! My gosh! Went directly under me. Lucky that didn't break my rod tip off. Goodness. I was not expecting him to do that, that is for sure. I thought he was bigger on that initial run. He looks to be lower 20s again. Bait getting blasted right there too. Wrapped around his gills, I just don't want to get broken off. Yeah, it's free off of there. Yeah, he won't be an upgrade, I don't think. Beauty. Thank you, buddy. Well, everyone, that is going to wrap up this weekend trip and video. We didn't fare too well in the tournament because we didn't catch multiple species, the blues, sheep's head, striper, anything like that. But it was a ton of fun. After I realized that I wasn't catching blues, wasn't finding them, dropped a few fiddler crabs down, I was just like, you know what?
I just want to make the rest of this trip about redfish, end it on a good note, and it did. It was a really fun trip all around. And yeah, couldn't get enough of the reds. Yesterday was really tough. Pretty much as soon as we got into redfish zone today, they were fired up. So was really happy about that. But a lot of fun. Shout out to everyone that hosts the Tangier Classic. It is an awesome tournament for an awesome cause. And yeah, it was a lot of fun doing it this year. But there's a bug trying to attack me. Oh my gosh, this horsefly is like that big. I've never seen a horsefly that big. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to like it and subscribe for more. I'll see you next time.